back to my channel, Doris's Daily Deeds, where I discuss everything from fashion, beauty, luxury to lifestyle. And as you can tell by the title, today is going to be my 2020 holiday gift guide for both him and her. So if you are anxious to see what I have, what items I'm going to be talking about today, make sure you go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get into that though, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'm not sure what you're waiting for, but go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button. Make sure you guys are hitting the notification bell, commenting, engaging. Because again, like I said, that's really going to help your girl out and keep me growing on this platform. And of course, I just love to see what you guys have to say. And I love interacting with you guys because it just means so much to me. But without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this video. Okay guys, so this is the first time I'm ever doing a video like this on my channel. I'm not doing a vlogmas this year. It's just going to be a bit much for me with my, having a baby or an infant. As you guys all know, because of course, I'm gonna assume you're a returning subscriber watching this channel. But yes, I do have a almost 11th month old daughter, and she's just at the stage where it's just kind of hard for me to even really get filming in anymore. But I'm really working, just trying my best. So my schedule for uploads has been all over the place because I really just have to be very strategic when I'm filming these videos. So just want to go ahead and get that disclaimer out of the way. So this is the first time ever that I'm going to be doing like a holiday gift guide, but I like watching these videos. I've been seeing them popping up so much on my feed, and I'm like, well, let me go ahead and just, do my take on one of those. So yeah, like I said, it's something new for me. I'm not sure how you guys are going to respond to it, but I guess I will find out once this video is uploaded. So I don't want to ramble on too much, but basically what I want to go ahead and talk about or just some items. And of course, you're going to want to watch this to the end because if you also looked in the title, I'm going to be announcing a giveaway. And I'm going to need your help with this giveaway. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and give all that information at the end of the video. So you definitely want to stay tuned and stick around because if you want to know how you can get in on this giveaway that I'm going to be doing real soon here. So first things first, the first item that I want to talk about, I do have, I think, one of these items on here. So these are just, okay, let me go ahead and just say that when I think of gifts and luxury gifts, I more so think of things that I wouldn't buy myself, but that are still nice enough to give to people. That little like luxury items that, you really just shy away from getting because you're like, no. So a lot of these things may sound a little outrageous. They're not going to sound like a necessity, but again, it's Christmas. It's a gift. So please just, keep that in mind when hearing some of this stuff. These are just the things that, like you said, you wouldn't buy it for yourself. If you got it as a gift, you love it, you'd appreciate it, and so on. So first thing I want to talk about is by Dior. Now, you guys have probably seen that I did do a Dior unboxing on my channel, and I discovered that I really just love the whole feel of Dior. I love how they package their items. I just really am into Dior. I like them. I like just a lot of their packaging. I just the whole, presentation, that's the word I've been looking for. It's just really there. But then I seen that for the holiday season, oh my goodness, guys, they have like the most beautiful holiday packaging. I am like, I have to get something else from Dior because I just want to have that packaging in my collection. That's how much of a sucker for packaging that I am. I know some people are going to be like, what, just for a package you would do? Yes, I would, because I like them. But Dior has some really nice gifts. One gift in particular that I want to point out is their notebooks. So I know you're probably thinking, a notebook? Yeah, so Dior makes really beautiful notebooks, and so Dior has like different types of prints. And if you're into luxury, you kind of already know this. They have these different types of prints, and they have names to them, but they also will make a notebook with that print on there. And believe it or not, these notebooks are hot commodities because they do sell out, and people do try to resell them, of course, for over the retail price. So that's why I'm saying, if you can get your hands on this and give this as a gift, it's beautiful. Another good thing about these notebooks are the price point. So you're looking at maybe about 60 to, I have my notes here, I'm sorry, $70 to $95. Now, the one that I seen for $95 is the one that actually has the holiday packaging on the notebook, but you don't necessarily have to have that one to get the holiday packaging. So if you wanted to just give someone like the $70 print, it still will come in the beautiful Dior packaging. So that's just something I want to point out. If you just really want to just give somebody something small, but still something really nice, and you know that you put a lot of thought into, I mean, don't give a notebook to somebody who doesn't use notebooks, but if you know this person is a person that writes things down or is always taking notes, I definitely say go for it. I think it's a beautiful gift to give to somebody this holiday season. So that's number one. Number two that I want to talk about now, in a lot of these videos, I don't really see people talk about candles so much. And I understand candles can be really like, you know, subjective because of the scents and things like that. But I think candles are a really great gift. Candles are like my go-to gift. When I can't think of what to get somebody, they're getting a candle. I don't care if they use it or not. But the reason I say that is because if candles are displayed, you know, properly, I mean, you don't even have to burn them sometimes to even get a whiff of the scent. But not only the scent, if it's in a really nice jar, it really just adds, you know, just something to the ambiance of the setting that you have in the room. I have plenty of candles. As you can see, I have like a candle there, candles behind me that I don't even really use, but just seeing the candle is just something really nice. And candles are a really really good way not to break the bank, but again, still give that, you know, feel of something that's really been thoughtful and thought out. Some of the brands that I want to point out is Voluspa. The reason I say them is because they actually have like a candle sampler. So if this is somebody that you know that loves candles, if you can't decide or you don't know what scent they like, you can definitely just do a sampler. And with that sampler, you know, they can be, you know, unisex scents. It can be for a male, a female. But again, I think candles are, you know, great for any gender, in my opinion. Because again, like I said, I feel like these gifts are things that you can give to either, you know, any gender. Even the notebooks. If you know somebody who likes to write and they're into Dior or, you know, into like luxury items, I mean, a male would appreciate that as well. So don't think that this is just for women. Another brand that I want to talk about is Vuitton, which is like a Black-owned luxury candle company that I honestly want to try myself. I have not got a chance to try the Vuitton candle line, but I hear such great things about them. I'm just not really in a place where I'm really into burning candles right now, but when I get back into that space, I definitely do want to try that brand. And their price range is like $35, and I really hear good things about those. So those are things that, you know, keep in mind as well. Number three, while we're speaking of scents and fragrances, is a Dyptique room spray. Y'all know Dyptique is not just for women. It's, when I tell you this scent, like the scent Amber, y'all, I wish I could like just send you all just a sample of Amber so you can know what I'm talking about. The scent of that is like beautiful. I feel like it's not too masculine. It's not too, you know, feminine either. It's a really nice in-between scent, but when I tell you that it really just sets the ambiance for a room, and it also does a really good job at like either discarding or masking certain fragrances that you may not want to smell at that moment. I just feel like it just does a good job at lingering, and then once the scent is gone, I mean, I really feel like it does a good job at like taking whatever foul smell that you're trying to get rid of away. So the functionality of the Dyptique room spray, coupled with the packaging, the presentation, again, and all of that, is really, really another gift that I would say to get for anybody that you know that may be just into home fragrance. A lot of times people that aren't even into home fragrance will appreciate a home fragrance because we all have to live, and we are living somewhere in some space, and we, you know, we want our space to smell, you know, to smell good. So I really, really am a fan of that one. All right, so we are going to go into, okay, we'll talk about the next fragrance. And this is not really a fragrance. This is more so a sampler. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you guys are all aware that Sephora does samplers for men and women. So if you have a man that you're trying to buy cologne for, or a woman you're trying to buy a fragrance or perfume for, you can actually buy these samplers at Sephora. And the samplers retail for, I believe, $68. Like I said, I'll have all the actual pricing and, you know, everything in the description bar because I love you guys and I always do that for you. But yeah, I'll have it all down below. But I'm almost 100% sure it's about $68, which is great. Under, you know, all these items, again, are under $300, by the way. But under a certain price point. And guys, it's like the perfect gift, because at the end of the sample, the person gets to take in the actual card and get the full size fragrance of the scent that they want. I think that's honestly the perfect gift for anybody trying to buy someone a perfume or a cologne for their actual body. So honestly, that would be the way to go for me. I am not good. I mean, unless somebody told me specifically I like this particular perfume, but I'm not good at guessing gifts for people. That is just not my thing. I tell people all the time, like, no, I am not guessing what people want. I'm a person that likes to give options. I'm a gift card giver. Not that I don't think about people, but it's just hard nowadays when everybody's so picky, everybody's so particular about things they like. So I think that's the perfect fragrance gift. So we're going to move away from fragrance. Now we're going to get into libations. I'll put it like that. So the first item that I want to talk about in the libations category, guys, sorry about that. The next item is going to be the Bartesian. Now, the Bartesian is something that really intrigued me. I do watch Keiko Beauty on here, and she, I think, was gifted one this past summer, I believe. And I really was like, oh my goodness, that's something that I wouldn't mind having. I don't know if I would ever splurge on something like that for myself, though. And right now, my kitchen is not big, so when I get my like dream kitchen, or at least a bigger kitchen, I'll really start to kind of like hone in on different kitchen gadgets that I want. But I know for a fact that that will be one of them. And the reason I say that is because, I mean, again, it's for your drink lover, anybody that likes to enjoy a really nice premium cocktail. And they really enjoy just the the aspect of being able to just do it at home as opposed to going out, especially in these times that we're in right now. A lot of people are doing things from their home, and I really was impressed with it. It's like a Keurig for libation. So, and if you don't know what libation is, it's just like a adult alcoholic beverage or whatnot. But yeah, so I really think that's a really good gift. Now, that one is a little above the $300 price point that is mentioned in the title. However, I do always see it with discounts, or you can use coupons on it at places like Bed Bath & Beyond. I believe I seen they had it for $2.99 on sale, but I think it originally does retail for $3.49, which in my opinion really isn't that bad for all that it does. I mean, I'm not going to be on here doing a whole Bartesian review because I don't have one. Like I said, these are items that I just look at and I'm like, oh my goodness, that would be a really nice gift to give someone if they're really into, just making at home cocktails, or like just don't want to don't want to make a mess, but they want to enjoy the convenience of having that at home. So I think that's a really good one. And now to go into the next item. So there's like a flow here, if you guys get it. So, we're talking about the scents, we talked about candles, we talked about dior. Now we're moving into other things. Now, if you do give somebody a Bartesian, of course, you're going to need an item to pour their cocktail in. And that brings me to my next luxury gift that will be a great gift to give someone. And that is by Tiffany's. Tiffany's makes drinkware. Now, I honestly do like the Tiffany wine glasses. I actually did gift somebody one of those. I gave my mom one, but I also gave her a message and gave her something else with it. But I think that's a great gift to give in addition to something else. I'm not trying to say that, if you give somebody a wine glass, that's not cool. But I think it's kind of cute if you have a Bartesian and then maybe you give them a martini glass by Tiffany's. And they're gonna be like, wow, oh my goodness, this is really thought out. This is really cool. And of course, you're going to get all that beautiful blue, pretty packaging from Tiffany's. Hint, hint. And yeah, so you guys get where I'm going with this. So yeah, so the Tiffany glasses or the drinkware that I was looking at, like the martini, the wine glasses, even like the beer mugs, those retail for around the $30 price point. Yes, y'all, $30. So you're going to get all that beautiful packaging, and you're going to be able to give a nice gift to somebody who clearly, even if they're just a wine drinker, you give them a bottle of wine in a Tiffany's glass. I mean, these are all great ideas for, people when you're trying to stay under a certain price point, but you still want to look like, that you really took some time out and some thought and put some thought into their gift. So that's that one. And now that we're talking about drinking things, I think this next item, which is going to be a bit of a splurge, for this particular item, but it's the Prada water bottle. So I seen Cassie Thorpe, I watch her a lot, and she kind of talked about the Prada water bottle, and I'm like, what? But the Prada water bottle, it retails for $95, which I know you're like, whoa, that's so much money. But I think when you think in concepts of giving a gift, it doesn't sound that bad. I mean, $100 gift, you know, it's not that outrageous in my opinion when it's done, you know, when you're doing it as a gift. Would I be out just buying Prada water bottles for myself for $95? I don't know. I don't know. Me and water, but I do like water bottles, and I do kind of have a slight obsession with water bottles, so I guess I'm the wrong person to really give an opinion on that, but I would honestly say it just depends. But if somebody gave it to me as a gift, yes, I would take it, and I would not be even, you know, I would not think that it was crazy. I would be like, oh my goodness, wow, a Prada water bottle, what? So that to me is a really nice gift to give someone. Of course, you're going to get really great Prada packaging, because when you order from these luxury sites, I mean, a lot of times you're paying for the really nice presentation, the packaging. So again, that's all a plus when you are giving a gift, and it's all included when you're doing these items. So it's like, okay, you may just be one water bottle, but you know, the fact that it's Prada, the fact that you're getting all that, it's really just going to add an extra layer, or you know, just that extra element that's needed, you know, for gift giving. So that is that. Alrighty, so we are going to go into, we have 3 more items to discuss. So that was number 7. We're on number 8 now, guys. So number 8 is going to be coffee table books. So coffee table books, I think, I don't see them talked about enough as gifts. They're items that, I mean, I do understand that sometimes they are very subjective in what people like, but I think they are definitely something that both men and women can enjoy. Yeah, like, I mean, I know now that there's the Louis Vuitton one that's being sold at Marshalls that everybody's trying to get their hands on. That's retailing for about $60. But you can go on Amazon and get really nice luxury coffee table books for people. You can even go on these luxury fashion houses websites and order coffee table books and get, you know, of course, the full packaging and all of that that goes with it when giving the gift. I just think it's a really good idea, and a lot of times they're under $100, so it's just a really nice gift if you know somebody who's really into decor, or really just, you know, is into books or reading. Because I mean, of course, these are books that, you know, aren't just for display. You definitely can still read from them as well. But if you know, if you see something that you think would look really good on somebody's coffee table, maybe you've been in their home or something like that, and you really think it would add that element, I think it's a great gift idea. A lot of times people will not think to even, you know, buy that, especially if they're not that person that's really in the space of, you know, spending a lot, or thinking, or even going to that section on a luxury website. I know a lot of times people don't even know, like, oh, I didn't even think to go to the book section on Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? So just stuff like that. And I'm just trying to get you guys to think outside the box with things. I don't want to just show you, you know, ramble on about the same things everybody else is talking about in these videos. These are just things that are just different. Hopefully these are helpful. So yeah, that's number 8, a coffee table book. Alrighty, so number 9, we're going to go more into our, you know, no, I'm sorry guys, I think I'm a little off. Hold on, no. This is number 8 right here. We're going to go into key holders, designer key holders. So we're going to get into now like your actual designer SLGs from here into the end of the video. So designer key holders to me are just everything when you find the right one. Let me go ahead and just preface this by saying that, because not all of them are great. But if you are going to give a really nice, good quality item, and you know somebody that doesn't have one, or is in the market for one, or just is a person that kind of always misplaces their keys, and you think it would just be, they would benefit for something being a little more organized, I said key holder is an excellent choice of a gift. The reason that I say a key holder is because a lot of times they have extra card slots in them. So of course, some of the more popular ones, of course, we're going to talk about is, you know, Louis Vuitton. They make one, I believe it retails for, I know it's under $300. So the pricing and everything, again, will be listed down below. Then there's some by Gucci. There's just a wide array of different key holders. And when I say key holders, I mean like the 6-ring key holders. I think they're awesome. And the reason I say that is because it was something that I never honestly it never was on my radar until I started watching YouTube. I'm like, oh, people actually have little contraptions just for keys. But then I started to think about the fact that when you're trying to, leave out the house, you have to remember your keys, your phone, your wallet. Why not be able to try to combine some of that stuff? So I love the concept of a key holder. It's like the thing that you don't know you need until you have it. So I feel like it's the perfect gift because people are going to be thinking about buying that if this is not something that's just already on their radar. I noticed that people are like, what is that? Oh, you have something for your keys? Like when I have my little key holder out. So yeah, that is definitely a number 8 on my list. Number 9. Whew, guys, we're making it to the end here. I am thirsty. Whew. So number 9 is going to be a AirPods carrier case. And I know you guys are probably thinking, what? That is so unnecessary, but so many people have AirPods nowadays. I honestly could benefit from an AirPods case myself. I really rarely ever even carry my AirPods because of the fact that I feel like it's just something else to have to keep up with. But I feel like if it was hooked on to like a handbag or to like my keys or to, just something that I'm already carrying, it would prompt me to have them with me more. And then of course I'm working from home. I'm not really going a lot of places either. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there as well. But yeah, I think there's some that are really at a decent price point. I don't know about going into like the $400 to $500 range for AirPod cases, but I honestly think like if you are doing the Gucci, I think the Gucci one I have wrote down, it retails for $260. And then there is the Burberry. Those retail for around $210. And those are really cute too. So they come in all different price ranges, but you can get a really nice one, again, with all the like luxury feel to it. And it'll just be a really nice gift. Again, people probably are not going to just go out and be spending that kind of money on AirPod cases on their own if they're not really if they're not that kind of person. But just think, if you know somebody who uses AirPods, and you don't mind spending upwards of $300 or close to that on a gift for them, I think it's something that's really, really a good idea because it's things, again, that people are just not getting themselves on an everyday basis if they're not just if they're not that type of person. Us luxury people, we are different types of people than the average individual. So yeah, alrighty, now we are on to the last item, number 10. And this is going to be, I guess, a little, I won't say controversial because I don't have this item, but I see that this is an item that is like all the rage right now, and they are the Telfar bags. Now, the Telfar bags are unisex, so that's why I went ahead and included it. I was really contemplating on whether or not I was going to include these bags because I have not felt the quality of these bags. I've seen mixed reviews on them, but clearly they still keep selling out, so somebody wants them. And I really think this is a bag that if you were just trying to give somebody something that is on trend right now, and you can't, and the price point, again, I haven't seen any Telfar bags. I believe they retail for over $300 on the site. Now if you are doing the ones that are resale, that those can be a little more pricey. But Telfar also has other items on the website as well. They have belts, they have, I think, hats. I even seen boots. But again, all the items are unisex. So I mean, if you know somebody who is really trying to get their hands on something that's on trend right now, then I really think that's a great idea to give somebody something like that, because clearly everybody wants it, because that stuff cannot stay in stock for anything. So I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the line yet. They never have anything in stock that I want, and even when they do their restocks, it's never in the colorways that I want them to be. So I'm not sure. I do know that there's some controversy about the fact that the bags are not leather for the price point that they're being sold at, but that doesn't seem to stop people. So if you're lucky, and like I said, I'm not sure the availability of some of these items, but they definitely are under the certain price point. They're unisex and they seem to be on trend. So if you can get your hand on something from that line for someone, I think it's a great gift idea, especially if there's somebody who's into, things that are, trending, or they're into fashion, luxury, all that stuff. I think it's a great idea. All right, guys, so we finally finally made it to the end of the video. And okay, now let's go ahead and just talk about one more thing, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. But let's talk about this giveaway. I'm not sure what I want to give away to you guys. I kind of know how I want to structure the giveaway, but I'm at a place where I'm like, I want you guys to tell me what you want, you know, in a reasonable price point here. I was thinking like maybe like a $50 Amazon gift card. I know a lot of people like Amazon, but then I was thinking maybe I would do a fragrance, but then it's kind of, you know, that's hard because I don't know what fragrances everybody likes. So help me out here, guys. So something maybe like in the $50 price range that you guys may be interested in getting would really help out. It could even be a little above that, but I just was saying like I just couldn't really think of anything. And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll do 2 gift cards. But basically, once I reach 300 subscribers, I'm almost there, guys. That's when I will be announcing the giveaway winners. So the next video, you know, once I get the feedback from this one, I'll definitely be more in depth on what you guys would have to do besides that to, you know, besides me just getting to 300 subscribers to actually get the to actually be qualified to possibly win the giveaway, but I don't know. So that brings us to the end of the video. So let me know anything in the comments that's, you know, may have sparked your interest. And again, let me know about the, you know, what you may be interested to get in a giveaway, especially if you were one of my longtime OG subbies. I really, really want to show my appreciation for just all the, you know, love that I've been getting, all the support. It does not go unnoticed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.